we go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Southwest Florida, we'll get some of the boxing greats, the local legends. Right here we have a Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame boxer. Let's get a chance to meet him, find out a lot about him and the fact that he's come out to support amateur boxing. What's your full name?
My full name is Freeman Barr, but most people call me Freeman the Natural Barr.
The Natural. Now, you've had an illustrious boxing career. Why don't you name 3 of your highlights in terms of recognition and championships?
Well, you know, as an inexperienced fighter, you know, I fought like my first pro fight was 6 rounds, never went 4 rounds. And I had a few 6-round fights, and I moved from that straight to 12. And my toughest fight was a guy from St. Pete named Anthony Brooks, a southpaw. And that's the one who I fought and beat him and take the Florida State middleweight title from. And my next one was against Jerry Brown, for the IBO world title. And I beat him by unanimous decision in the Bahamas. And my next fight, what really was tough, was for the NABO middleweight title.
What was it like to be inducted into the Florida Hall of Fame of boxing?
Well, you know, that's something what I was expecting, you know, because my father, you know, I come from a big family. Of 14 kids, I'm the baby. My father always tells me, say, hey, you're going to be my fighter. And it come to pass, and, you know, and he always encouraged me, but I know I had the confidence to do it. And so I did believe in myself. So it wasn't no surprise for me. I know I was going to end up there because of the experience and the confidence I had in myself. So it was great for me because I had a few people from the Bahamas come to give me their support.
How would you describe your boxing style?
I'm versatile. You know, I can fight both hands, southpaw, right-handed. I could box. I could get rough in there also. So I'm a versatile guy. I mix it up. I know when to switch to confuse my fighter.
Who's your favorite of all time?
Evander Holyfield.
Why?
Because I admire his style because he was a more counter-puncher, and I love to counter-punch. I like to let a guy come to me, then I pick him to pieces like that.
So when we're looking at Evander Holyfield, an average person who doesn't really know what they're looking at, they might be missing some of the sweet science. Tell us some key things we need to look at when we see old footage of Holyfield that makes him special.
Well, number one, he have a big heart. He have a good chin. He have speed. He versatile. He can mix it up. He can box. He can move. And see, you don't know what you have when you fight in Holyfield. You don't know which one will show up. So you don't know who to train for.
Now, how did you determine whether you go southpaw or whether you fight the traditional fight? And explain to our television audience the difference in what the southpaw mean.
Well, a southpaw means you land him from a different side. And that's one punch a right-handed fighter really can't react to because he cannot see it. And when you fight a southpaw, most fight southpaw don't want to fight a southpaw. It can make it difficult. So by me having those two styles, if I go right-handed, and after I switch back left-handed, I throw him off because he cannot set. Every time he set, I switch the other way and throw him off. So that will make it difficult for me to be hit.
What do you see the future for boxing in general, amateur and professional in America?
Well, you know, the way I look at it is it ain't like how it was back in the days because the fighters, them, you know, they used to train hard, you know, they used to focus on what they have to do. Now it's so many stuff, getting the kids' attention. They got Xbox, PlayStation, they're not taking it serious no more. That's why we don't have such a good fighter like in Muhammad Ali them days now, Mayweather retire, now someone have to show up.
Hey, some good points he just made there. I want you to look into that camera and some final words to the youth out there. Encourage them.
Well, my thing is encourage to you. If you want to do something, you got to focus on it, and you got to believe in yourself. Because you could be the only one going in the ring. You know, you could get the support from somebody else. They could believe in you, but you have to believe in yourself and keep fighting, and you'll succeed.
You heard it right here from the champ, the Natural, the Barr. The champ is here. The champ is here. The Hall of Famer on Leap Is Live. We'll be right back.